The Boundaries Between the Law and Grace by Arnold Imbwana, Psalm 37, 283128. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. 29. The righteous shall inherit the land, and dwell therein forever. 30. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. 31. The law of his God is in his heart, none of his steps shall slide. These has been an area of many misunderstanding arises from. We will elaborate on how the law and grace works. Before that, I must say this. You will always find yourself in the wrong side of the law of the land if you fail to operate in the boundaries of the grace and the law of God. The law, our God, is the judge and lawgiver. And although He is a loving Father and God, He has principles, commands and statutes that governs all of us. When God created man, He gave him freedom to make choices on what to eat, drink and give names to all that God has created, and God accepted whichever names man would give to anything and would let remain so. God's intention was man to rule and make decisions here on earth on his behalf, but this was shortly reversed after man's disobedience by allowing the serpent to instruct them. God has to put in place laws that will govern and regulate man. Therefore, to understand the law, we must get acquainted with the following. The law is made effective when people reject instructions. The law is made for offenders. The law comes with boundaries on, clearly illustrating how far our freedom should be exercised. Adam and Eve lost the freedom they would have enjoyed in the Garden of Eden freely because of disobedience. Every nation has set laws in place to govern people according to their behaviors, habits and cultures. The laws are made to bring to order certain characters and clearly states the punishment for every offense. God brought the 10 Commandments and the Bible as the law to govern all the human race. He created grace, and since whoever broke the law has to face the consequences, and some could even be stoned to death in the Old Testament covenant, and nothing that was written or decreed could be changed, Jesus came to pay the sacrifice by his life to bring in grace. Grace is God not giving us what we deserve. When we sin or fail to abide by the law states that we should be punished, but grace states that if we agree or confess we have failed and ask for forgiveness in the name of Jesus Christ, we will be pardoned. Jesus stands as our advocate before the Father, to plead our case. We become candidates of grace when we agree that we have trespassed and we seek to be pardoned. Jesus said, "Agree with your accuser while you are still on the way." The law comes in when we fail to agree with our accusers. The judge waits to prosecute everyone brought before him according to the law. And God is a judge and has exalted his word, law, above his name. Remember, righteousness and justice is the foundation of God's throne. He has no double standards. 2 Chronicles chapter 19 verse 6 and 7 says, 6. And said to the judges, Take heed what ye do, for ye judge not for man, but for the Lord, who is with you in the judgment. 7. Wherefore now let the fear of the Lord be upon you, take heed and do it, for there is no iniquity with the Lord our God, nor respect of persons, nor taking of gifts. 2 Ch 19, 6-7. And as I said in the beginning and I say it again, you will always find yourself in the wrong side of the law of the land if you fail to operate in the boundaries of the grace and the law of God. In conclusion, The law of God judges even the intents and motives of the heart. Grace provides a second chance and pardon for those who will humble to admit their wrongdoings. The law of the land judges everyone accused of characters, actions and cultures found to be violating welfare of other people and the nation at large.